my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pasture. He leadeth me beside the waters of rest. He restoreth my soul. Though I walk.
Yeah, so, well, we've been snowishing. I've had my first snowishing when I was like 2, so, and I've been snowishing for quite a while, and one of the better things we've gotten, because I think snowishing is always more fun with the right equipment, and one of the best, not very expensive things we've gotten is these no fogs, because the worst thing is to be riding and have your goggles fog up and you can't see anything. You gotta stop and try and defog them, which is always a hard thing in the cold. So always these nice things is no fogs. One of the more annoying things is they do kind of chap your cheeks and everything, because I mean it is all kind of rubber and everything, so you kind of gotta get used to that. And I like wearing like a little
Baklava.
yeah, just kind of protect my skin from like just the rubber, because I find like if I don't, then it gets really chapped and dry by the end. But they work really well. I mean, the idea behind them is just all your breath comes out the bottom of your helmet, and it has this nice strap, which is really nice, very adjustable, so that way it doesn't slide down, it doesn't move around at all, and has a nice little nose adjuster here too. And then you just pop your helmet right on and make sure it's all adjusted right, and then all your breath and everything and hot air comes right out the bottom, and as you're snowing, it just comes out and goes right behind you and keeps your goggles all nice and defrosted.
So
I've got a bunch of snow in them right now, but
we've been out for about an hour, and
Yep.
that's what your goggles look like after.
well, this is just all snow right now, so
But there's no fog in there.
no, there's no fog, just
And
all snow. So.
You've helped me turn around my machine. You've been up in the
Yep.
deep powder on the trees, falls off when you ride by and tap the tree. And so you've been playing around in the bushes while we've been playing around on the trails.
Yep.
And you don't have any fog at all.
Yep.
And then how long have you had that?
I
bought that for you how many years ago?
can't remember. It's been probably 8.
8 years ago, I think is what I was thinking. And I bought one for everybody in the family, and mine I've used a lot more. But you've been using yours more since you've got your own machines now.
Yeah. I've had my own machine for most of my life too, so.
And then
it still looks brand new, works fine.
So No Fog sent me this one, and this is what they call the work one, and it's a little bit different. And I've had my goggles on for about an hour as well, and nothing. And we've been out pulling the girls up and down the ski hill that we made. We're up here at a remote cabin, and so we beat down the fresh powder, and we were hauling everybody up with skis. But this one is a work one. It does not have the strap that goes around the top. It just has a real simple and a little bit bigger throat piece, and the rubber up front, the neoprene, is a little bit thicker than that model. I personally don't have a preference for either. I mean, I've had that one for 8 years. I've only had this one on for a couple days. So I'm used to this one for 8 years. I'm used to this one for 2 days. So I'm going to say I like them both. I like the option of the head piece that you could just take off, and then you've got a work piece right there. So I'm not sure if they're the same money. I do like the nose piece on this. This is metal and is kind of flimsy. This is really thick plastic, and it does not, and it's covered. This is uncovered. So far, that's the only difference that I like. Either way, you're really crazy not to have some kind of anti-fog device. Every time we ride these trails, we see people with fogged up goggles. They're always taking their goggles and putting them someplace because they get fogged up. And then what's the first thing you do? You drop them in the snow, and then you're stuck with compromised vision. You run into a tree, you go off a cliff. And I'm not exaggerating, that really does happen. So check out No Fog. Check out some of the links below on where to buy them. And stay safe, and check out some of the other YouTube videos I've got on just the normal Christian life on practicalporters channel, or email me at practicalporters@gmail.com. Cheers from Alaska.